The Visit Planner is the tool within APT that checks the schedulability of the visits and the observation of your proposal. It is also used to run smart accounting, which tries to minimize your overheads. The Visit Planner must be run on your proposal prior to submission. To start the Visit Planner, click its icon in the top toolbar. Use the tree editor to select the observations you wish to process. The Visit Planner can work on single observations, groups of observations, all the observations in a particular observation folder, or all the observations in your proposal at once. In this first example, we've added a special requirement that observation 2 occur 350 to 370 days after observation 1. Because of that, the Visit Planner will check the schedulability of both at the same time. To process these observations, click the Update Display button. A progress bar will appear. The time it takes for the Visit Planner to complete depends upon the size and complexity of your proposal. The green checks indicate that all visits within these observations are schedulable. The Update Display button is now inactive. It will turn red again if we make any changes that could affect schedulability. The black bars show the dates our observations are schedulable. Mousing over a region reveals the dates an observation is schedulable or not. The zoom controls can be used to zoom in or out of a particular region. Clicking in the window creates a ruler that can be used to get an exact date and time. Clicking the triangle reveals the details for each visit in an observation, and then the constraints affecting that particular visit. The final schedulability is determined by where all the constraints are satisfied for the visits in an observation. These two observations are schedulable as written. We'll next look at 3 examples showing common schedulability errors you may encounter and how to resolve them. In this example, we've requested that observation 4 occur 70 to 75 days after observation 3. After processing them with the Visit Planner, we discover that these observations are not schedulable. Observation 3 is schedulable from April 4th until June 3rd. We've requested observation 4 occur 70 to 75 days later, or roughly June 14th through August 6th. However, observation 4 has no schedulability until August 21st. Changing our after link to 80 to 85 days puts us into the schedulability range for observation 4 while keeping close to our original timing. We'll edit our original requirement in the form editor. Then return to the Visit Planner and reprocess our observations. Both observations are now schedulable. In this example, we have requested an absolute position angle of 70 to 75 degrees using the V3 axis of the observatory coordinate system. The Visit Planner tells us that for this target, this is not schedulable. To find a valid range of position angles, we need to first delete our special requirement, then reprocess this observation with the Visit Planner. We can now use the Total Role Analysis report to select a valid range. To view reports, right-click on a visit's name, or click the Reports button. The top plot shows the available position angles as a function of time. The bottom, the total number of days a particular angle is available, and the table to the right lists all available V3 position angles for a range of dates. Using this information, we decide to change our requested V3PA range to 80 to 85 degrees. We return to the form editor and add our updated special requirement. Then go back to the Visit Planner and reprocess. Our updated observation is schedulable. In our final example, we requested a 2-tile mosaic with a fixed position angle. Although guide stars are available for both tiles independently, the error is in the same orient for both visits, and total absolute and absolute rule for the first points towards a problem acquiring guide stars at this position angle for tile 1. We can see this visually using Aladin. The blue squares to the left are our 2 mosaic tiles, while the gray squares just to the right are 5 guide sensor apertures at those positions. While the top tile has several guide stars available in one FGS, the bottom has none. We could search for a valid position angle by rotating our Aladin display, but it's quicker to use the guide star availability by V3PA report in the Visit Planner. Like we did in example 3, we'll use the form editor to remove our special requirement, then reprocess with the Visit Planner. Open the report by right-clicking on the observation and selecting it from the pop-up menu. We can quickly see that one of our tiles has no guide stars at 183 degrees. 186 degrees should work fine. We'll add 186 as our new V3PA, then reprocess. All of our observations are now schedulable. A final use of the Visit Planner is to run Smart Accounting. Smart Accounting attempts to group your observations to minimize your overhead charges. Smart Accounting must be run on your proposal prior to submission. Currently, our proposal is charged 12.33 hours. To run Smart Accounting, we can click the Run Smart Accounting button, which will switch to the Visit Planner and start Smart Accounting automatically, or we can start it manually from within the Visit Planner ourselves. Returning to our proposal information, we see our charge time has now been reduced to 11.77 hours. This video has shown some basic examples of using the Visit Planner. For more detail, see the relevant JDox articles. For specific questions about your proposal, contact the JWST Help Desk.